I will say, like, it kind of... A couple things I've noticed. I've put in some pretty serious time into this game so far. And not to say that this is my first time playing the game. Welcome in, guys. We are playing Fire Red. We're in Saffron City. We are live here on YouTube and on Twitch. And we are about to go and, well, attempt to do the rocket base and get our badge from Sabrina. We've been kind of killing... Well, fighting all the trainers, kind of doing everything because our goal is to get into the end game content. So we've been doing lots of catching. So we ended up getting the let's take a look here. We got a couple of things. We got the super rod, which is sweet. Oscilloscope, so we've already done that. We've already beaten Erica. I didn't do all of it live. And as far as Pokemon go, we did get the item finder, which we have on our Dratini. And we also have caught a Snorlax and got leftovers, which we have on our Arcanine. So this is kind of our current set right now. But yeah, like I said, we're not really... we're not like speedrunning by any means. We're not like just going to go into this tower here and do the bare minimum. We'll do a little bit more than the bare minimum. Because... part of what we're trying to do here is get a whole whack load of experience for Dratini. We want to, and with EXP Share. So, getting the complete decks, get to Dragonair, get to Dragonite, one of the latest evolutions in the game. So yeah, today's goal is to finish the base. I mean, if we're lucky, maybe we'll get to the end of Blain. But I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll get farther. Definitely possible. Definitely possible. Also, be nice to get some new moves for some of our Pokemon. That would be ideal. But yeah, so we've put a lot of hours into this game. I was just talking at the very beginning. A couple things that I've noticed that are different about this game since I played it as a kid was that the EXP Share is a little bit different. Just, I didn't remember at all. But one of the bigger things that I'd forgotten is the last thing that, last few times I've played this game have always been with the speed enhancement from an emulator. And this game is definitely a lot slower than I remember, but when you're playing it at 300 to 400%, you know, it's pretty quick. When you're not playing it at that speed, it's obviously a little bit slower. Like a lot slower. But that's not a bad thing. It just means you got to put in the work, and that there's something to be said about that. Now, one thing, because I haven't, like, the majority, like, I did own this game on the Game Boy Advance, but it's been so long, so most of the time of playing this, I either played this with no sound, or if I had, like, the speed off, then the game, as anyone that's ever emulated it, it's going to have spots where frames drop and frames are not consistent. So the one thing that's also really stood out about playing this is the audio track being consistently always on the same pace, or for the most part always on the same pace, is pretty nice, actually, because a lot of songs you're kind of like, you know, you're just running around and you have it on times 300 speed and you just turn the sound off because it sounds like junk. But like now you're out, not forced, but like, you know, listening to the soundtrack doesn't just blow. So, you know, to be said. There you go, there's my leftovers. My Arcanine has kind of been my beast this game, this run around. But we do have some other Pokemon too that we've been definitely making some games with. Gyarados, okay, so we actually did go out of our way to get a half-decent Gyarados and a half-decent Arcanine. What I mean by that is that we got Jolly ones, and that means that we had plus speed And oh gosh, the minus is it's you know, in the top 1 or 2 natures of Pokemon, which essentially means that they're fast. Means they're gonna get attacks off quick. But one thing about both of these Pokemon, we can look at the stats here rather than just telling you guys about it. Summary. Let's just go right into the stats. The attack and special attack. The attack stat is the good stat. You want to do more attack stat stuff than special attack stuff. Z with the awoos. Spamming the awoos. Jeez. And on Nidoking, you can see the well, actually, we're not even talking about Nidoking right now. Gyarados, attack stat better than the special attack. The problem is, look at my attacks. Just do it! You're interrupting my monologue. Don't let your dreams be... But my special attacks, like, there isn't, like, you don't get waterfall in this game. You don't get, like, a whole bunch of physical water attacks with Gyarados to get stab. And then I've also found the same thing thus far with Arcanine. Arcanine, I mean, yeah, we've got Bite, we've got Takedown, but no fire physical moves. And he's just a fire type. And then Gyarados also doesn't really learn any, like, meaningful flying moves either. So all those things. See, I wasn't the one that was spamming your chat yesterday with all the sound bites. It wasn't me. I've been saving up my points. I used them all on the Pikachu. And also, this Arcanine, one negative of this Arcanine is it doesn't even have Intimidate. So, yeah, we're making it through slowly. I mean, he's jolly, you know? So he's quick. So we're attacking faster. We're just not attacking for hard, and because of the moves and the stabs. So, we do what we can. Dude. Z, are you playing Minecraft right now? Is everybody on Minecraft? Where is everybody? Wednesday's not usually nobody here, is it? You're like, I'm the one that's here. Watch me, okay. What the Z? Z is drunk on cake. Z is drunk on cake, everybody. I will admit I don't actually fully remember the routing for Tunnel, but I don't care. I just kind of want to kill everyone. And part of the reason why I want to kill everybody is because you can't... I don't think you can come back and fight these trainers later, but we want all the money for the game corner so that we can get Porygon. Like, we're trying to do this the right way the first time around. Oh my gosh. Z's gone crazy. Chat is full of spiel. Okay, not quite full of spiel. I redact. Not quite full of spiel. Bite is great because it's got flinch. I think it's a 30% chance, give or take a bit, on flinching, which means that they miss their attack. And since we have a faster Gyarados and a faster Arcanine, it kind of just makes sense to have that. Sure, let's take a look at Slam. Like, we're never gonna use Wrap. So it does kind of make sense to have Bite. In the newer games, you'd get Crunch, which I don't think Crunch does. Crunch only lowers defense, I believe, but they're dark attacks, so they're my coverage for Psychic which is going to be Sabrina. Not exactly the best coverage, but it's what we have, so it's what we use. But yeah, we need to get rid of Ember. I think somewhere, I haven't looked it up. Somewhere I can get like Flamethrower or Fire Blast. Oh yay, self-destruct. Thank you, dude. I will say I always suck with like the poison matchup. I always forget what their weaknesses are. On top of the fact that I don't really have very many. I don't think like isn't it fighting? Let's not pretend. Let's just look it up. Pokemon poison weakness. There's a big ass chart. Oh gosh. And I need to apparently make it bigger. Okay, here we go. Somebody on Reddit knew that a guy like me would come in here. Okay, poison is weak to fairy and ground. Lovely. Fairy and ground. So literally one move I have, which is big. I love that for me. Okay. Do. But the leftovers goes a long way. It like heals you. I think I read it was like 6.25%. Which, you know what? Every turn to, you know, get what? That should be like 7 HP. Yeah. Never gonna complain about that. Well, I mean, I guess you could complain about it, but it definitely helps with sustainability. And there's only 2 leftovers in the whole game, so you kind of want to get both. And I haven't been using like any of my irons or proteins or anything like that. I've been keeping them all because I think that will be more useful once I like really start playing endgame content. Endgame content, building teams, getting Pokemon ready for Pokemon Home, for champions. Z, will you play Pokemon Champions at all, or is that not really up your alley? Nope. You just like the shiny hunting. Granted, when was the last time you shiny hunted? I don't think I've heard you talk about playing Pokemon in a hot minute. Been a while. I will say, I think Mage kind of said it best, that World of Warcraft really does scratch the itch for like shiny hunting. Lucky for me, I've never done too much shiny hunting, so I still got lots of time on my belt to get it done, to do it. We got a couple of people in here on YouTube. Welcome in, guys. Don't hesitate to say hello. We are also on Twitch, so, you know, be on whichever way you want to be on. We got Z chatting with us on there. Have you been raiding much lately? Dig. Oh, crap. Of course, I switch here for my 1 ground move, and Coughing has Levitate, which is its ability, which means it's not flying, but it means that it's immune to ground moves. Lovely, so. Okay. I love that for me. And now our evasion, our accuracy is down. You haven't played WoW in a week? Dang! Minecraft has consumed everybody. Not complaining. Absolutely not complaining. And then, I mean, not that, yeah, Golbat is also part flying, so. I have thought about teaching Surf to... I thought, when I did get Surf, I thought about teaching it to Nidoking, but the thing is, like, Nidoking A, not super good with Surf. And, I needed to have a stronger move. There we go, we're getting somewhere. I wanted to have a stronger move for Gyarados. So, it kind of just happened the way it happened, you know? The way it needed to be, if you will. Hey, and we just sold a Pokemon card. Yay. Killing it on both fronts here. Okay, here we go. Sold a Pokemon card. Got a Dragonair. Haven't played WoW in a week. Are you just kind of taking a little break from it? Alright, so. So in this scenario, Arcanine is like just the absolute worst I can use. So let's go to Gyarados. And Gyarados is wearing sunglasses, so he's like super cool. Super cool wearing his sunnies. I didn't have any better items for him, and the sunglasses make his dark moves do better, and he's got Bite. So I was like, well, you know what? At least he's got Bite. Like, between the two, Click Tricks, dude, what the heck? We have not seen you in forever, man. What is up? I saw you sign on to a Lego game on the Nintendo Switch last night, maybe? Drix, how have you been doing, man? It's been, Happy New Year. Like, it's literally been so long. Tell us what you're all about. What have you been up to? You've been hanging out in the shadows. Have you been playing Pocket? Have you been having a good time? That's my son on Lego Marvel. Hey, you know what? No judgment, dude. No judgment. Okay. See, so like now we're in a situation. I use a special attack because I get stabbed, but like it's just like Arcana is not really good for that. But Drix, what have you been up to? Tell us. We've missed you. We were talking about Smash Bros the other day, and then Snap was like, "Didn't that guy beat you?" And I was like, "Okay, that didn't happen. That was fake news. He cheated." And then I had to come up with like 100 excuses. None at all. Playing a lot of Pocket. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Well, as you can tell, since you left, a couple new things. We've been playing some new games. But more importantly, we got a new camera, so I'm like HD now. Literally, you can see the pores on my face. Okay, but that's not why we got the upgrade. But yeah. So you've just been busy. You didn't forget about me. You've just been busy. Well, you know what? What deck have you been rocking on Pocket these days? I will admit, I have not been playing Pocket at all. I've not been opening my packs. I've been playing a little bit of TCG Live because I've been doing a lot more eBay stuff and selling cards. So I've been doing that to just a little bit so I can see what cards are in the current meta so that I can just keep up with like making sure I list all cards that people are using for building decks. Playing Leaf Green a bit, lurking in the shot. Well, Drix, I appreciate you coming back, man. And more importantly than you coming back, I'm just glad that you're doing okay. You know, with us making friends and all over on the internet, anything can happen. So, you know, I don't want to say, you know, for the worst, but, you know, Sometimes when somebody disappears, like, you don't know when the last time you're going to talk to somebody is, especially on the internet. So I'm glad that you're back. And I'm glad that you're doing good and life is good. That's all I have to say about that. I watched Forrest Gump last night. He says it a lot. So my wife's been sick this week. And I've been helping take care of her. She's sick here today too. But so we've been binging some movies while we're doing a little bit of eBay, like card organization and stuff. And we watched Moulin Rouge. We watched the new episode of Love Is Blind. She loves that show. I don't get it. The people on that show are infuriating. We watched all of the new Bridgerton. Did I say Moulin Rouge? We watched Moulin Rouge. So we've been on a bit of a movie binge. Netflix has this thing, you know, and they put a thing being like, oh, what you're like, this thing is leaving soon. And like, whenever I see that, I used to be like, I've got time, and then I wouldn't watch it, and then I'd be mad. So now whenever there's something I kind of want to see, if that thing pops up and says this movie's leaving soon, it's like the next on the list. Half the time I'll just start it right then and there. Because I'd rather watch some of it and then it could turn off than none of it. Which I recognize is bizarre. I recognize that as bizarre. Alright, let's do a swap here because it's Muck into Nidoking. I won't give you spoilers. All I'll say is, because you've seen most of it, I would say that this has been, for me, the weakest season out of all of them. I mean, it's really tough in the sense that the first season was so good. The first season of Bridgerton, I think, like, okay, so there are certain shows that, like, have specific seasons that just stand out. Like, I wouldn't even, like, compare, I wouldn't say, if you were to judge Bridgerton as a whole, the rating I would give it would be completely different than if I was rating it based on the first season. There's a couple of shows that I come to mind that with that exact thought process. Another one would be, another one would be Altered Carbon. Granted, there's only 2 seasons of that, but like the first season is like, oh damn, you're like one of the best shows ever made. And then the second season is like, oh, that never even needed to come out. Like it was all right, but like it definitely was not. It did not bring anything good to the table. First half of the season was good, but the second half has been honestly, I would completely agree with you, but I do think that the first part of the season was pretty weak also. Like, I don't think it was like overly great. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't overly great either. Move my light a bit. Alright. Okay, Pidgeotto, I choose you. I haven't been giving my Pidgeotto too much love, which I should be giving him more. Because Pidgeot, I do love me a good Pidgeot. Yeah, the first part of the season was better than the second part of the season, but as a whole, it's been a weak season anyway. But the first season of Bridgerton is like so good, you know? There are just, yeah, certain shows where like you can pinpoint like the best season, and I'll go as far to say that like a show that does not fall under that category, I think, is Game of Thrones. Like, don't get me wrong, Game of Thrones, the last few seasons are rough, but like it's really hard to be like, what was the best season of Game of Thrones? Like, anyone that really likes Game of Thrones, like you might have like, okay, you might have your favorite season, but like it's not like your favorite season, and then the next season is down here. It's like there's probably like 3 or 4 seasons you really, really like, and then it starts to peter down. Another show like Breaking Bad. I think that also is a reasonable one to make that statement for. Oh, you're all like not baddies? I'm a little bit of a TV movie buff. Just a little bit. Do. But yeah, so we've been playing some Minecraft on here. We got a Minecraft server. So if you're in on Minecraft, let us know. You can always join us on that fun shenanigans. Let's just use strength. Strength will do it. If he's gonna put out another Zubat, I'm gonna put out Pidgeotto. I should be able to take out a level 29 Zubat with Pidgeotto. I'm one of the few. Okay, so I have complaints, but my complaints aren't necessarily like I just think that they rushed the end. That's it. I just can't get into. Hey, Drix, I get that. I get it. Well, you should pop on one of our streams. It's been ridiculous and fun. Just to see what we've been building. I'm getting close to done with the structure of your house, by the way. Nice. I love that. Ash has been building my house. Ash, do you want to be the lead architect for my Skytrain also? Because apparently Z and Z's friend lied to me and said they were going to do it, and then they just built their own train track, and they literally stole my idea and put it somewhere else. Well, what thing is? This Pidgeotto's gonna definitely die right here. Oh! Do we do enough damage? Quick attack? Oh, we do. Yeah. I'm guessing that's what it is. I haven't seen it yet. It's not Donnie approved. I don't know. They disobeyed the captain. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I have very mixed feelings about it all. I was promised one thing and delivered 0 on set promise. So I'm struggling internally, admittedly. Do 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 do. I tried to deliver as much of what you asked for the house as I could. No, you're doing great. Jason, happy birthday! Wait, is today the, wait, my birthday? Is today my birthday? My affiliate birthday is today? It's been a year as of today? Dang. I did not realize as of today it's been a year. Alright, Jason, in the last year, what is something you've learned on my stream? Other than how to kill turtles. Can't be turtle killing related. I'm getting older and yeah, that's reasonable to say. Jason, by the way, did you end up getting Fire Red, Leaf Green? This seems like a game you would have gotten. I learned I don't like Minecraft, at least not playing. Ah, nice. How far into it are you? The one thing I've learned about Minecraft specifically, guys, I'll explain why I didn't get leaf green in a sec. One thing I've learned about Minecraft is it's okay to be bad at Minecraft and still have fun. That's one thing that Minecraft has taught me. Is it's okay to be bad at Minecraft and have fun. Yeah, so I did it for Arcanine and Scyther. 1 HP left, let's go. I wanted to be able to get Scyther. Oh, what? My PP? My PP is out. My PP stopped working. Mayday, mayday. Donnie's PP on the fritz. Coughing. I mean, I'm just like... Let's put something else. We don't really have a lot of good Pokemon right now. Well, we do. We love our Pokemon. Double kick, super effective there. Sorry, against who? Who was that super effective against? Oh, yeah, that's you. You know what? You are right. You're right on that one. My brain sometimes, like, when I think of like weaknesses, I get such tunnel vision. I'm like instantly like, oh, this is like what I'm thinking. Like my brain is like, oh yes, he's steel, fire, right? It doesn't go past that. Okay, I don't know if he has levitate. Let's hope he does not have levitate. Doesn't matter, he's faster. This is gonna be a rough battle. Yeah, there's only local trading. I mean... I don't know, man. Oh gosh, this is bad. He's faster. That's gonna kill me? Yeah, shit. Okay. Well, we're gonna put out Hitmonchan. And then we're gonna... Here's the thing. It's cheaper for me to use a revive than to get knocked out. So let's get our Canine back on the board. Right? I'm gonna get Nidoking back on the board too. Snapping! Wait, yeah. And then we'll just fight this out. Snap! How's it going? How's your day going? Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You cannot take me from what I'm doing right now. Snap! Click Drix is here. We were talking about him the other day with Smash Bros. How has your day been going? Anything exciting happen in the Snap Zone? In this zone, this Hitmonchan is actually getting work done. But he only gets to live through this move, and then he missed because it's 85% accuracy. Sonic Boom, he's gone. Alright. Like learning some stuff. That's where we call... Learning stuff, that's where it's cool. Wow, that was super effective. You know what? It killed him. Alright. I've proven to be too weak. Just kidding. But we need to go heal. If this was old Donnie when I was a kid, I would just play until I blacked out. But the thing is, I'm killing all these extra trainers to get all the money. So using a revive is like cheaper than losing. But like, you know, the more revives you use, the less better off you are. Young Ant, welcome. How's it going, man? Yeah, guys, I put some pretty serious time into this. Jason, also, okay, Jason. What are the best friggin' moves I can get for? Okay, wait. Is there somewhere convenient I can go and get a better fire move for Arcanine, as well as any better moves for Gyarados? Like, their move pools in these games truly are dog water. That's literally the word I'm gonna use. They're dog water. I think this actually goes to where I need to be. I don't know. Whatever, we're just gonna keep beating stuff. Yeah, like, physical moves for Gyarados and Arcanine are bad. Okay, we need to... Oh wait, no, this is fine. I was like, oh no, we need to get fighting moves, not against Steel, we don't. He's perfect against a trainer like this. Young Ant, what's up? But yeah, no, I've been enjoying this. I've been playing a lot of Fire Red lately. Yep, they do. Unfortunately, my Arcanine, despite being jolly, does not have Intimidate. Like, that's the thing. Yeah, I'll show you my team in a sec. Under normal circumstances, I would not have Dragonair here, by the way. I'm not doing it because I need to have a Dragonite in my team. I'm doing it because I want to complete the decks, and I may as well get that leveling process started for Dragonite. And then in the end, he's a good Pokemon, so he will be part of my team probably to do the rest. Yeah, is it level 50? I thought it was level 55. But either way, it's bad. 50 is bad. But the thing is, it's like, you have to get if you want to get a Dragonite, you have to start leveling him up, right? Okay. So we got Arcanine. We got a Jolly Arcanine too at that. We caught a Jolly one on purpose. Ember, Roar, Bite, Takedown. Mid. We got Nidoking. I don't know what Brave Nature is. Probably, if I had to guess, it's either going to be neutral or it's probably plus attack. His plus attack is sweet, but I mean, I really only have Dig as a ground move. I haven't really done much on like the move frontage, and he's just for TMs anyway. What's great? Flash Fire? No, it's not. Powers up if hit by fire. I mean, like, okay, it's all right, but dude, I would way rather him have Intimidate. I would way rather have Intimidate. Jolly Pidgeotto, which is good, except I haven't been leveling him up too much. But I do need to put a little bit more work into my Pidgeotto. And then Gyarados, same thing. I don't really have great moves for Gyarados, but he's my tank and I love Gyarados. Hitmonchan, I just got him and I put him in because I thought it was better coverage than my Ivysaur. But he is really squishy. And then Dragonair for obvious reasons. I'm trying to just be proactive to completing the decks. Yeah, but like he's Arcanine. Arcanine was never gonna take a massive beating on fire moves, you know? Like, fire moves are already not effective against them. But I guess like it makes it good for fighting Blain. Yeah, I'm gonna go all out because this connects to Pokemon Home, and Pokemon Champions comes out in a couple months. So I figured if nothing else, it just makes sense to put the work in and make this really sweet. Okay, let's I know that the trainer I'm fighting right now is actually important. But yeah, we want to complete the decks and do all the endgame content. Dig is such a dangerous move when you're paralyzed. No! Alright. I have a whole whack of them. It'd be silly not to use them. And like, the chances of him being faster than me is very slim. But yeah, no, so yeah, I have been playing. Not Cobra, you silly. I see what you did there, because Arbok backwards is Cobra. I see what you did there. Sneaky little sneak. Snake is Ekans? What? Have you ever tried Rattata backwards? No, I totally just made that up. Oh, I have a bad time too. I don't read what they're gonna send out, so I just kind of YOLO it and hope for the best. Ah, but we like Magnetons. We like this matchup. Snap, did you see that they're building a sky train in the village instead of on the sky on sky dirt? I don't, what do we call the upper dirt? Okay, it's called Midgar from now on. They're building a sky train down below instead of in Midgar. How do you feel about that, Snap? I'm one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. I don't think we even have to worry about that. We're literally just farming experience right now. Alola Malola. That's just made up. But I see what you're doing, like the same front backwards. Is it really? Alola Malola? Interesting. It's a fish, okay. But yeah, so we are going back to Young Ant, your question. The hope is to do some shiny hunting. I do want to do some shiny hunting. Bites. Eat him. Eat him. Eat what? That didn't even kill him. Flinch. Sometimes I feel like flinch is tied to how much damage you do. I know it's not, or it's not supposed to be, but like it seems like times where you do a lot of damage, it's like, oh yeah, that's gonna flinch. But like that kind of makes sense. Like the more effective bite is, the higher chance they have of flinching from the bite. That like completely would be reasonable. Jason, all right. I don't have a hat on me. But this is what we're going to do. I'm going to bio in a second here, and then I'll grab a hat, and I'll put it on. For you, not for anybody else. Mainly because you're the one that used it. No, you can't. You don't get to pick the hat. You know how to get that pink cowboy hat on me, brother. You're just, because it's my affiliate birthday, you're trying to strong arm me. You know what? Here's the thing. Friday, fun stream, we'll bust out the pink cowboy hat for the fun stream. That will be our birthday party, official birthday party. That will be the official birthday party, deal? Silly games. I'm active. You know what? I have not been proactive about advertising to you guys, but I actually want to play Mario Party 2 on a Friday. And so now's as good a chance as any. Does anybody want to commit to Friday Mario Party 2? I'm semi-pro at Mario Party 2, so no. The NPCs said enough of your silly games. Oh. Not enough of my silly games. No. My silly games go on forever. So Mario Party 2 Friday. What are the current thoughts? Does anybody want to play? Jason, last time you played like 2 mini games and you're like, I'm out. I'm out. And I was like, no, you can't be out. But you were in fact out. Okay, see, we got 3 items over here. We gotta get these. We just gotta get all the items. I'm just kidding. I know you were busy. You had just gotten home from your course. Life happens. I get it. Okay. So we got some fighting Pokemon here. I should not be fighting this with... Well, that was good. It always helps when you crit. But Snap, if you're still here. Z, if you're still here. Maddie, Maddie's yet to show up. Young Ant, I know you played with us last time. It would be fun to do that. Oh, wow. You just had 1 Pokemon. Okay. We're going to just do a little bit more exploring. Then I'll get that hat and bio. Wheatus? I don't know what that is. Is that a movie? In the movie theaters? That's kind of how you're suggesting it. We go for Ember. We almost killed with a crit the choke. There we go. That's how it's done. Drowsy? We'll just keep you out. Oh, Teenage Dirtbag Band. Okay. I'm down. That sounds sweet. I might be going to the coast this weekend, dude. Like for vacation to see some people. What do you want? I mean, obviously, if you don't want to relay why, but I mean that sounds exciting. Do you have any cool things lined up? Any cool things lined up for your adventure down at the coast? Oh wait, I just came from here. So, I know I'm like killing a lot of things here. I'm fighting a lot of trainers here, and I am actually doing it for a reason. And that exact reason is because the one thing I've always done in this game is like the bare minimum. And then when I like go and try and do other projects or other things in the game, I always end up fighting random trainers because I skip them all. So I kind of wanted to make it so that I don't have to worry about that. The only way to not worry about it is to beat them all. Okay. See my niece's friends do color guard. South Coast. Click. Jason, I'm gonna admit, I have no idea what that is. Zero clue what that is. But the fact that you're going to support it is, I mean, that's cool, right? I just have no idea. Color guard? What's color guard? Flag team that dance? Oh, is that like a university or a school thing? I'm not gonna say we don't have it in Canada. Where I grew up, I'd never heard of anybody ever doing this. Private team thing, okay. Yeah, like I don't think I've ever seen this before. Like, I mean, maybe in a movie or something, but zero exposure to something like this. Okay, so is it like... Is it kind of like cheerleading, but like obviously not quite the same? Like, I'm not saying it's the exact same, but is it like kind of comparable to cheerleading? Like, is that when they would perform? Okay. So I'm just way off. Okay. Well, I know it's not same, but like they're doing it on like a, it looks like they do it on football stadiums or soccer fields. So it's like, just kind of seem natural to make that guess. Oh, okay. Then so in like a movie where I've seen a marching band, I would have seen them with them. Okay, gotcha. So it's the dancing part of the marching band. The marching dancers, if you will. The marching dancers. Snap. Friday. Mario Party 2. Thoughts. Also, we need Maddie to be summoned. Can somebody do the honors and summon Maddie? We need to ask her if she'll join us. Batons. Okay. Count me out? Oh, dang. Fine. Busy on Friday. Okay. Oh, see, I've seen it with the rifles. Alright, alright. Okay. I think we're gonna, granted, I have to remember. So, I'm gonna go heal real quick. Then I'm gonna bio. And then we'll go and get the card key. And then we'll start opening doors and finding everything inside. No, I feel like yeah. I said I'm gonna go bio, I'll get a hat. Don't worry, I'm gonna stand guard with this guy. We'll guard the building. Guys, I'll BRB. And then we will continue. All right, we back. We got the hat. As promised. I'm on my way to Misty. Who's Kevin? My rival, of course. Of course we know that. I haven't fought. Oh, snap. Me and you are about to fight pretty quick here. I just have to remember how to get to you, but me and you are about to throw down. So I hope you're ready to lose. Snap is my rival. I said whoever said they want to be my rival first gets to be my rival, and Snap was there. I'm back. Welcome back. You came back to watch me do the beatdown on Snap? I just have to figure out where the card key is. I can't remember. I feel like it's like the 3rd floor or something. 3rd floor, like my memory is like all the way to the left or something. Let's just try it. All the way to the left, 3rd floor. I've already been here. I've already fought him. So okay, so this is where we have to go at the end. But there is more to this. Obviously, I don't have the card key yet. This looks reasonable. No, I've been here. What did you miss? Well, I don't think you actually missed that much, to be honest. I fought you already. You missed me running around killing things, beating bad guys. Yeah, you know what? I just caught Pikachu today, Drix. Okay, this is... Oh. Clearly I'm lost. Clearly. That's okay, we'll figure it out. Naturally, I had this memorized when I did Let's Go Pikachu, but... Off to a good sign when there's somebody I need to fight, though. I also have a believe Jolteon from the Eevee. I have Jolteon. And I picked Hitmonchan. Those are like the 2 picks that I did. And then Bulbasaur as the starter, which I haven't been using at all most of this run. Don't get me wrong, I love Bulbasaur, Venusaur, but I kind of find that using the starters make the game so much easier right from the get-go. So I just kind of take them out of the equation. And I did most of this early game actually with Butterfree. I only did stream up until I got to Misty. And then I played offline mostly. But yeah, the Butterfree was essentially and I think my Butterfree is level 24, 25. I just took him out of the set. DM'd you the maps for... Oh, did you? The cheat code for this place? Mage, how long have you been in here? No, I'm done that map already. Oh wait, it's literally press the button, don't just look at the thing. Wah wah. You're the man. Oh, there's a lot to look at here. Now I gotta scroll through it all and figure it out. Okay, which will just only take me about 40 seconds. I just have to read. Safari Zone, I'm done. Rock Tunnel, I'm done. SSN, I'm done. Mount Moon, I'm done. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Oh, Rocket Hideout. No, I'm done Rocket Hideout. Safari Zone, I'm done. Power Plant, have not done. They're too scary over there. Okay. This is such a small map. Like a half hour just lurking. It's all the maps, Scuba. Yeah, I figured that out. Gosh. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to make this full screen for me to just look at for a second. Okay, keycard is 1. Get keycard. Yeah, we're trying to get keycard. I'm literally just killing everything, but I want to get keycard. So let's figure out where 1 is on the map. Go to floor 5. Did I not do that already? Ooh. Oh, I can't go in there yet. Nailed it. Focus punch. Let's go. Okay. Floor 5. 1 is the red circle. I think I definitely came here. I definitely went down. I definitely fought the dude. I definitely went in here, and then I went away. I did not go down the hallway. Card key, sweet. I've been kind of just like not. Like I could just like go fast, but I've been kind of just trying to collect everything. Thank you, sir. That would have taken me way longer than I want to admit. But yeah, I'm just kind of not going super quick. I'm just kind of trying to collect and kill everybody. Trying to beat everybody up, because one of my biggest mistakes, flaws of any Pokemon game I make is I don't fight everybody. And then if I ever have to go back somewhere, then I always have trainers I have to fight. So I'm trying to make it. And then on top of that, I've got the EXP Share, so I'm trying to get Dragonite. Well, I'm just for the Pokedex. But Mage, you might have better answers, because you're the guy that knows a thing or two about this game. What friggin' move should I have on my stupid Jolly Gyarados and my stupid Jolly Arcanine? They're not. It doesn't seem like there's very good physical attack moves for either of them in this game. Do 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 do. And and I've got more. That's because both fire and water in this gen are special. I know they are. I learned that the hard way. But why? Oh, why? Why did they do both these beautiful Pokemon so dirty in this game? It just hurts my feelings, you know? So you're essentially, it's like, yo, if you want to use stab, you got to use moves that are not ideal. It's just rude, is all I'm getting at. Ooh, fight me. That's fair. That's fair. Do 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 do. Oh, I didn't even see who he's putting out next. Look away for a second. All right. I really should. This area is just like a little bit too strong for my Pidgeotto. I guess I could give the EXP Share to Pidgeotto. Alright, back now. Yeah, no, I hear you, but... So essentially, just even though they've got good attack stats, you just accept it and you go... Have you picked up Pokepia? It doesn't come out till tomorrow. Unless I've been lied to, it's tomorrow. But I am gonna go pick it up. Yes, I will be playing it. I'll probably be doing a different stream schedule this weekend than normal. But yeah, so okay, so with Pokemon Legends ZA, my biggest regret was buying a physical copy of it, and I know how tacky that sounds. I recognize the tackiness of that statement. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Now that we have the card key and we can just heal, we're gonna just really struggle with Pidgeotto in the attempts to get Pidgeot, which is, I recognize, quite a few levels away. But so here's the thing. I have decided that I'm gonna just drive my wife to work tomorrow and hope that we have access to them at Target. I'll pick one up in the morning. If not, I'll digitally download it. But I would prefer to not digitally download it if I have a choice. Yeah, you there is a way to that you can play it already. You can play it by being on, and actually it would just be really in the last couple of hours probably, but you can play it by changing your, if you have an account to purchase in Australia or New Zealand, then you can go to that store, use a card that's able to make purchases there, and then buy the game and play it on your console. I did not want to go through the trouble of doing that. Should I have done it? Probably. If you want to be the first person to stream it, but you know what? It didn't really impact me last time that much by not being #1 on ZA. I mean, maybe I would have gotten more exposure, I guess, if I had played on day one, but doesn't really bother me. I was pretty happy with, all in all the shorts and all the content I got out of it. I have zero complaints, so I figured I'd do it again as well. Pokepia theoretically is not theoretically. The type of game that it is not necessarily the type of game that jives with Donnie that well. So my wife is really excited about it. It looks fun. But I mean, so we were going to get the game no matter what because she wants to play it. I'll play it, and if I really like it, then I'll play lots of it. But I'm not, I'm cautiously optimistic is what I'm going to say. And that's not to judge that it's probably not a great game. I just know that there are games that work good with me and games that don't work good with me. And And it could be either one. I do not need Thunderwave. But it looks cool. Definitely looks cool. Hey, did you just bamboozle me? Oh, I've definitely been here. Oh, let's just go in here. It's gonna be a door somewhere to open. I'm not, well, I mean, I'm not lost, but I'm not lost. But I'm not lost. I'm just like randomly going in different directions, and I recognize I've been in this direction specifically before. I'm just trying to unlock everything and get everything I need. Like complete the tower. I believe it. I completely believe it. Okay, so is there nowhere to go in there? But I'm very optimistic. I see what they've done there. I see what they've done there. The music's getting so fast. The girl's up here? Okay, that's good. So I'm slowly memorizing this thing. Okay, I think we're getting close to done in here. Let's just make sure there isn't a door on the other side of this. I didn't do. I did do it. I literally just went in and out of the exact same portal. But it has the highest pre-roll. Oh, wow. Okay, that's sweet. That's really, really promising, then. It very much gave lots of Minecraft Animal Crossing vibes. And the thing is, it's been a hot minute since we've had a new Animal Crossing. And the last Animal Crossing did so good. So it doesn't surprise me that this would be reviewing very well. Doesn't surprise me at all. Okay, we might be at looking back at the map time. I feel like I have successfully gone in circles, depending on your definition of success. But yeah, I mean, Animal Crossing did so well. Haven't had an Animal Crossing, like there was the Switch 2 update, and I know my wife played it, but it seemed more like it's more quality of life type stuff rather than anything else. So this is probably coming in at the perfect time to scratch the itch of a sim and then a new take on Minecraft-esque type stuff. Cautiously optimistic, as I said. But I'm not gonna. Oh, that was apparently really good. Oh, well, this no. I wouldn't have thought we would have done that much damage with quick attack. Yeah. No, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. But I'm not going to watch anything. I'm going to go in blind. But the one thing I did say that I'm going to change from previous things is... I know I said Mario Party on Friday, but I actually lied. We're going to be playing Pokemon. I don't know. My brain was not on. But I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I'll have a longer stream tomorrow. A longer stream on Friday. And... likely a stream on Saturday and Sunday playing Pokemon. I'm going to put in some very serious hours right away, unless I run into a time restraint on the game. And what I mean by that is, and I can't imagine it will have time constraints, but like, and if there is, there's probably workarounds. But a good example would be like early Animal Crossing times. It'd be like, oh, like, well, I guess you just switched the time and it didn't matter. So yeah, no, there, realistically, I'll just be putting a lot of mileage into the game right away. Because that was, I will say, the biggest mistake I made on ZA was not just like when I did play, I did a very slow burn, which was fine for playing, but content-wise, it was not the play. I should have gotten some of my content out a little bit quicker than I did. And what slowed me down is, in the first week, I only played like 8 hours. Well, first 3 hours was me attempting to read a tutorial. And we all struggled through that reading together. I will not die to a rat-a-tat. Well, I mean, I guess I theoretically could. Ba-na-na-na-na. Okay. Item. And I think we're just at the top now. Yeah, I think we have exhausted everything that I'm going to be able to exhaust. I guess technically, I think if I just... Wait, what? Well, gotta be a reason for this room. Really? Are you trying to tell me that this room is fully just cosmetic? Like, almost impressed. But the keyword is almost. Bulk up. If only I could just teach myself that TM. That would make life so easy. Alright, here we go. Go! Oh, Sandshrew. Not my best matchup here. Not my best matchup. Is anybody else here planning on getting the game? I just told everybody I'm thinking about it, but, well, I'm not thinking about it. I'm definitely getting it. Is anybody else thinking they're going to pick it up? Mage, I don't think you have a Switch 2 yet. Am I right on that one, or am I wrong on that one? For some reason, I feel like I have a memory of that conversation happening. I don't know. Well, Young Ant, that's, you know, that's reasonable. That's a reasonable place to be at. You can watch me play and decide. That is correct. I have 2 Switches, though. I mean, it's like kind of same. Kind of same, but different. I also have, funny enough, I have 2 Switches and I cannot find one for the life of me. I have 2 Switches and 2 Pro controllers. Well, and a Switch too, and I cannot find one Switch and 1 Pro controller. Like, every time I've been back in Canada, I'm like, for the life of me, I cannot figure out where the heck I put it. Every single time, and I'm like, I know I used the controller right before I moved, and then granted it was a couple of years before I went back, but like, it's nowhere to be seen. And then the console, it's like just in like a box that I apparently have lost. sad that physical is just glorified digitally. What do you mean by that, Young Yat? I don't quite understand the comment. My brain not picking it up. Oh, bye. You weren't quite fast enough, Pidgeotto. Mr. Mamime. Let's go to Arcanine. Let's get him to level 40. See, so I don't know exactly what you're saying, but kind of what I said earlier was my biggest regret with ZA was digitally downloading it. It's honestly, here's the thing. I do understand I live on an island, and sometimes getting things can be tough here. Oh, because it has to download? I see what you're saying. But here's the thing is, like, don't get me wrong. I also can recognize with my statement. Yes, I'm the intruder. Wait, what? That's it? There was nothing else special about this area? What? Really thought I had gotten to the right spot there. I know I saw it. I know that if I just keep exploring, I will find it, as long as I don't do portals. Okay, here's my thing. So it was my biggest regret. Now, living on an island, sometimes we don't get things right away. Snapping. Are you choosing beef? Are you choosing beef, brah? Okay, give me a sec. I'll get a hat. Let me get like a little bit unlost, and then I'll get a hat. Ah! I said that if I went on all the floors, I would figure it out. I lied. Now, granted, a lot of you know I did a lot of resale, and the thing is that's kind of where my brain goes. Is like, if I ever want to sell ZA, I can't. I will never be able to sell that game now. I'll never ever be able to sell it. Because I digitally owned it. Now, granted, someone is going to be like, well, you can sell your account. You're right, I could sell my Nintendo account. I'm not going to. I own too much stuff that when the Nintendo Switch 3 comes out, I'm going to want to have access to it. So the thing is, and I'm not saying I'd even sell ZA, but it's just more to the point that I could, you know? Or like, if a friend wanted to borrow it, I could just lend it to them. It's all of that. I don't get that. That option has been taken away from me now because I digitally downloaded it. If I wanted to, you know, try to, and I do have some friends that like, you know, I don't know what I want to play. Well, have you tried this? Or, I haven't played the new Pokemon. I don't know if I like it. Well, you know what? Here, just borrow it. I lent a couple of my Pokemon games to a friend not that long ago, and then when he borrowed them, I gave him Violet, Sword and Shield, and Pokemon Snap, and you know, he was able to determine that which ones were for him and which ones were not, and I can't do that with ZA now. But also, it has more to do with just the accessibility that if I wanted to sell it, I could sell it. And because I have the skill set to sell it. Not everybody has that skill set. I do. So it's redundant for me to not have. Okay, well, we got to go back to the map because apparently I'm lost. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the map real quick. We got code key. Let's find out where snapping is and then fight snapping. Okay, I got to go to G. Oh gosh. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I suck at maps. Okay, I gotta go to floor 3 and then floor 3 and then down. What floor am I on? 10th floor. 9, 8, 7. All right, Snap, we're about to fight. Oh, just kidding. I'm scared I ran away. It was literally that easy. All right. Do a little save. You guys will see the ridiculous amount of hours I put into this game passively already, which is a lot. All right. I owe Snap a hat. Let's put a hat on and then we'll continue this fight. I have Pokemon cards everywhere, so I had to move my hats. Yeah, I mean, Young Yank, you say that before you have to move across the world, you know? You never know. You never know. And also, too, there are consoles that I told myself I was going to keep that I was like, in the end, no, I'm not going to keep these. Like, it didn't make sense to... Like, here's the thing. I was like, I'm going to keep my GameCube. Then the Wii came out, and it was like, oh, it's backwards compatible. Oh, okay. And then it was like, oh, why am I keeping it? What games am I keeping it for? I was like, well, Wind Waker. And then the Wii U came out with Wind Waker HD, which is like, I don't care what anybody says, it's way better. So it's like, okay, so now I don't have a reason to keep the GameCube. So like, you know, like for me now, I'm kind of at a point now where I like only really want to keep what I want. Granted, I'll probably keep my regular Switch. I'm undecided because you can mod them. I don't think I'm gonna mod mine, but it's kind of nice to have two handhelds just because I do have some games that I really do like to play on them. Okay, I've got literally nothing that's great against him, but we've got some great Pokemon, so we'll use those. I wish for Fire Red, Leaf Green were physical. Clickdrix, I wish that it was, but not in the... Like, I think that they should just come out with... Okay. My guess, and I'm wrong, and I know people are... Like, literally, I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. This is what I want. Since they're already going to do the work to make this work with Pokemon Home and Champions, I would love for them to see Game Corner. I would love to see for them to make like either a Pokemon subscription or like you pay $100 and you just get like blue, silver, sapphire, leaf green. Like you get like a whack of them and people would pay $100. But also, I think that they could go like they could absolutely justify, and people would pay it. People pay for the expansion pass. I pay for the expansion pass because I like the N64 games and I play them. If they were to be like, yep, it's an extra $30 a year and now you have access to all the Pokemon games, I'm gonna pay it. I'm just gonna pay it. And all of a sudden I'm like, I'm paying for the live or like the online, I'm paying for the premium and then the Pokemon premium. Like, okay, now they're charging me like $100 a year and it was like supposed to be really cheap, but it's not. And I'm paying like for an ultra premium like Xbox Live pass essentially, but like I'll do it. I would absolutely do it because I like the games. And maybe they will do it as soon as they finally get this hooked up to Pokemon Home, but I mean, sorry, what do you mean Game Corner? Oh, where did you get? No, I caught it. I caught the Dratini in the Safari Zone. I did spend some time in the Game Corner. I'm pretty sure the Game Corner is like really, really rigged in this game. Like, statistically, if you just go on the slots, you'll win. Okay, Gyarados, we are not gonna... I don't think we have anything strong against Gyarados. We should get an electric move for Dragonair. That would probably be good. Nidoking is definitely not the move, but we'll Gyarados versus Gyarados. You know what? I was just in there and I had to get 50 Pokemon for the item finder. So I just like kept on grinding out until I hit the 50 point, and conveniently I already had the Super Rod. So I think it was my first cast was a Dratini, it ran away. My second cast was a Goldeen, I caught that. And then I missed out on a couple other Pokemon, and then I think on my like 7th cast I got another Dratini and I caught it and I was like, sweet. I just didn't look back. I wonder if oh yeah, actually, you know what? We're faster, unless it's a range. Dragon Rage is probably the fastest way to kill this guy. It's gonna do way more, yeah. Ah, I'm skipping slots and just doing the nugget glitch, yeah. Oh, did you get the game? I didn't even ask you if you ended up getting this, because like I know that you prefer to play Ironmon. That took me way too long to get that out of my head. But I was gonna do the nugget farm too. I saw a video on it, but I just didn't want to keep doing it. A Fire Red, yeah, boy. It's got better Pokemon. It's got Arcanine and Scyther. Though Scyther seems to be not the easiest to catch. I didn't come across. Okay, in the Safari Zone, came into one Chansey. I did not catch it. It got away. Yeah, it's okay to just lose. It's okay to lose Gyarados here. That's fun. Oh boy, are you like trying to get a shiny right from the get-go? Okay. I think we might be in a good enough range that we... No, there's... Is there even a... There's no reality. Come on. No. Yeah, that was wishful thinking. That was way wishful thinking. It just would have been such sweet experience. Wow, damn. Are you gonna stream at all? Stream it at all? Okay, well, we'll just do strength. It doesn't matter. Not too worried about this goober. Though I should be, apparently. See, I want to get the shiny charm, and it's gonna take years to complete. Yeah, that's fair. There was that one streamer. I feel stupid that I can't remember his name because he's massively famous, and you're gonna know as soon as I say the video. But he did that video playing Let's Go Pikachu with beating the game with only shinies, and obviously anyone that's played the game knows how ridiculous that is as a prospect. Because of the Koga needing 50 Pokemon, 50 shinies before you even get past that point in the game is really freaking hard. If I go back to streaming, it'll be... Oh, really? Are you, sorry, just with a statement like that, are you kind of like in retirement or just taking a break? I mean, you've been still doing content. I looked at a couple of your pocket things. They still are doing really well on Insta. Granted, I just don't look at pocket stuff as much, so I don't see it as much. But the last few times I saw it, like I think I saw 400 or 500 likes on your post. So that's still like kicking ass. Yeah. Yeah, I've been slowly dipping my toes back into TCG Live, but mostly just for like knowing what cards are selling. That's purely it. It's really, I mean, I have fun with the game, but it's easy to pick up what cards are being commonly used by just playing the decks that are at the beginning. Wow, yeah, that's fair. I mean, the one thing about being a rogue too is there's a lot of meat on the bone. Lapras! No. There's a lot of meat on the bone, and what I mean by that with rogues is like it's the essentially best class to go in gank or PvP. Like you just can do so much. You know that. You know you're doing, and then the DPS is just phenomenal. So like all around, you can just like, you know, go and screw around and do whatever. Yeah, I unfortunately haven't even signed on this week to do my Moonclaw, which is not good. I should be healing as I am picking that up right now in my brain. Let's just do strength real quick here. Drix! Your son's on Lego. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I switched over to... Oh! Has that been, Did I lose Arcanine too? No, I did. We're probably fine, but I'm pretty sure I have to fight a Rhyhorn. And I'm not wanting to fight Rhyhorn with Arcanine. So I think we are going to have to... I think we're gonna have to go and heal. I could just use the revive. No, that's too expensive. There's literally someone that can heal me. I just have to figure out what floor it's on. And live through this fight. Marowak. Like, that's already not gonna be the best fight for me in the world. This is the definition of, like, not a good fight. But in theory, adding 4% to our top melee DPS is like adding 2 of me to the... Oh, totally. It's kind of the same as Feral Druids. Like, that added 3% crit for all melee is wild. Like, it's like... It's kind of weird, though, isn't it? Like, how at some point in time there's a shift between... There's a shift between, like... What am I trying to say? A shift between, like, okay, my DPS versus, like, if I could do this one thing and it gives me, like, 5% more damage. Or I could do this one thing and it gives a whole whack of people, like, maybe me only 1%, but then it gives, like, another 1% to all these other people. It's just interesting when you start looking at it on, like, the grand scheme, and especially when we're talking, like, it's one thing when we were doing raids with, like, 11 people. It's a whole other thing when you're doing it with, like, going to Nax and, like, 30, 40 people being there, right? Okay, so this is the 3rd floor, right? 3rd floor to G, okay. Where is the healer? Is on the 8th floor. Going up the old-fashioned way. Boom, 8th floor. Did I go the wrong way? I swear it said 8th floor. Well, I mean, okay, it didn't say anything. I just looked at a map and assumed it said the 8th floor was the 8th floor. I saw beds. 8th floor. Wrong beds. There's more than one beds. This map is so small. Sixth floor? No, 7th floor? How am I? 8th floor, it's not there. 9th floor, what the heck? 10th floor? Okay, I'm like actually lost. I just went through all the floors, I can't see it. What am I, what's wrong with my brain here? Yeah, sorry, it's because I'm looking at the map. I'm just being silly, attempting to find where the beds are. I found the wrong beds. Oh, there they are. There they are. Floor number 9. Can I access them? I think that's it. Okay. We're back. We're back, baby. Floor number 9. We're good. Game should be back. We're good. Yep. Yep, we're good. I'm sorry, Pidgeotto. It's not necessarily super smart to lead with you anymore. It was never smart to lead with you. You hardly got any experience. I should just... We'll give you some attention after all of this. Okay, back to the 3rd floor. All right. Hooray! Oh boy. Oh boy. Who be you? You know what'd be really cool, and they would never ever do it? But like, it'd be really cool if they added a section for like double battles in this game. Actually, there's a lot of things. The fact that there's no online trading bothers me a lot. Really bothers me a lot. About this game. The fact that there's no trading in online battles, it would be so cool for, like, I get it, Pokemon Champions is supposed to scratch that itch, but like, you should be able to do online trading. That it's wild that is, it's only local. I mean, at least it's local, but like, still. This is going poorly already. I love this for me. Also, it might be in my best interest to go and catch or beat up that other Snorlax. And get the second set of leftovers. Rather than the sunglasses for my bite move on Gyarados. Though, I will say, this Dragonair, leveling up quite nicely. I should not have stayed in with that. That was a mistake. Oh, and we get the poison off. I should almost just get Surf on Nidoking also. Not that he's that good with it, but I mean, it's just like he's already such good. Is so good for coverage anyway. Having just an extra big move on him that it's not necessarily going to be a bad thing. I also really hate that I had to teach Surf, but apparently Waterfall's not in this game, so. Okay. So now I want to go back to Gyarados. Let's get Surf off. And hope we just... Oh wow, I didn't realize level 41, that's a beast compared to me. Well, we'll live through one poison, and it turns out we're faster, so we'll at least get 2 of these down. Am I like severely underleveled by the looks of it? I guess getting the HP, the experience share does start to balance your team rather than, or maybe I'm just giving way more love to 2 other Pokemon, which is what is actually happening. Let's just do Bite. Maybe we flinch. Maybe we crit and flinch. Let's go. All right. We did it, we did it, we did it! We did it, we did it, we did it, we did it! Okay, we got the Master Ball. We are done in here. Okay, so we're done. Now we are going to heal and Sabrina. Stay true to our word. Let's beat Sabrina. Whether we get to Blain at this point, I don't know. I have a little bit of shipping still left to do today. I've been obviously still selling lots of cards, and that's been going great. One might say it's going swimmingly. Just sold another 2 cards already. Wow. Whoa, that's cool. I did not expect to sell that card that quick. But the thing is, it's the balance has less to do with selling cards. I'm doing better on the shipping because what I've been doing is I've been prioritizing doing some shipping in the evenings, which has been working really well for me. Okay, so we got some psychic Pokemon here. Okay, I am going to take the item and I'm going to give it to Pidgeotto for now, because I think that just in the moment of right now, just in this exact moment, I think that getting Pidgeot, because we need to have something that can fly in our team anyway, but getting a little bit of levels to get to Pidgeot should work wonders for us as time goes on. And we're battling all these trainers. We want all the money we can get. Let's start with Gyarados. Yeah. Okay, bye, dude. Young Ant, you out of here? Sounds Drix. I'm glad that you came back, and I really, really hope that we do see you for Pokepia tomorrow. I'm really excited. Hopefully I can put the physical copy of my game and then we can play it. Maddie, welcome in. How's it going? Better late than never. They do say that, Maddie. Pokepia tomorrow, Maddie. And we are so many... Yeah, so Maddie, back to our... Maddie's been getting my science experiment all night on battery life on the Switch. Twister, there we go. Let's learn something fun. 40, okay, that's underwhelming. A vicious Twister attack. I'm not even... You know what, here's the thing. I never use Tackle. It's reasonable to get rid of Tackle. Yeah, so Maddie, yeah, I was playing while doing some work and watching movies with my wife. She's still sick. She's still sick today. She's sleeping right now. Hey, well, you know what? The fact that you made it is better, you know? I just appreciate you coming at all. So I'm going to do another test for you, Maddie. I'm not going to probably do it right away. Unless you've already bought your Switch 2 and that's what your secret unboxing is that you're being mysterious about. But, oh, wing attack. We were only one level away from an actual good flying move. Well, I mean, it's... Okay, is there any reason to keep tackle? We've got quick attack. Quick attack is infinitely better than tackle, so there's zero reason to have tackle any longer. So, I'm going to do a test. I'm not going to... Well, I might do it with Pokepia. I doubt it, though. But I will see how long the battery lasts on my Switch 2 playing an actual Switch 2 title. Or at least a Switch title. Because I think that, like, playing this game, it's just so not demanding. That I do think that despite me making it last for like 5 hours, I imagine that it is probably closer to 2 to 3 hours. Do you, Matt? Well, Maddie, you've only been here for a hot second. You don't even... You're making a statement. You don't even know how far into the game I am. Well, I don't have Donkey Kong Bonanza. No! Just get the kill. Just don't let him hurt you. Just be stronger. Yes. I don't have Bonanza, but I'll play some Final Fantasy or some Crisis Core or something that's like gonna actually output something. I wasn't gonna do I'm gonna be playing most of my Pokepia on live with you guys. I'm gonna be doing some long streams tomorrow. The plan is to stream if I can get to bed at a decent hour. Shoot, I kind of forgot about that. 6. Let's just say 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to do 5 minimum hours of streaming tomorrow. And then I want to try to do even more on the Friday and then on the Saturday. Well, on Saturday, if I just even get like 3 or 4 hours, then I'll be happy. Yeah, I'm getting it tomorrow. But I'll be playing live, so I won't be testing the battery with it. Because it'll be plugged in, right? But yeah, I'm getting it tomorrow. Hopefully they have it at Target. And it's on the shelves. What about Mario Kart World? What about it? Like, do I have it? Yes, I have it. If that's the question. Do I have the game? Yes, I have it. No, I'm... Why do I have to play what you want me to play? I want to play what I want to play. You have to remember, I have to find these hours that we're talking about. Oh, snap. You just ruined my hair. You're the one that put a hat on me and then you take it off. I accept it though. No. Freedom. The freedom, no hair, no hat. Hey, snapping. Subscribe for 13 months. Currently on a 13-month streak. Let's go, Snap. GG's. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You're the best. With a Switch 2 exclusive. Maybe. I don't necessarily agree with that. I only say that, like, don't get me wrong, I think it needs to be... Okay, well, actually, I think it needs to be a game that's exclusively on the... as in, it's not a Switch 1 game. But playing Final Fantasy is only on the Switch 2 also. So, that does feel like answer, but it's not exclusively only on the Switch 2. But I still think it would be pushing it to its upper limits. Hence why it was never on the normal Switch. Yeah, a game design, yeah. So Crisis Core was remastered. It was only on the up. Granted, actually, there might be... No, you're right. That's only a Switch game. So it'd have to be the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I really wish that I... Like, here's the thing. I really loved Crisis Core. I'm really struggling to go back to playing Final Fantasy VII. The one I was playing with you guys. Obviously, this came out and PokeP is coming out. So I'm just like... It was never in the cards. But, like, my ambition to go back and play is a lot less. Crisis Core was so much more of a game designed for the type of games I like. I love arcade-style games. I probably should... Flinch? Alright, we're just gonna do Dragon Rage. I bet you we just kill you with Dragon Rage. Can't imagine you have more than 40 HP left. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I love the storyline of it. I don't even know which direction I just came from. I'll know in a second if I fought him or not. Yep. I just wish that I liked the gameplay of the other one better, but I will play it because I enjoy the storyline of it and I do want to experience it. But like Crisis Core is like, it's the game that I could see myself sinking thousands of hours into. Which I know most people are like, wait, what? That game is not that like jam-packed with content. It's not. But it's like, it's literally felt like playing the old school Lord of the Rings games just with a little bit of RPG elements. Like, that's my style of game. Like, a game that like would be a game I'd consider speedrunning. And like thoroughly it would be like my style of game to play. But to say that, I do like Pokemon games too. Not that you guys ever thought I didn't. I play enough Pokemon games you would assume that I would like them. At least a wee bit. At least a wee bit. Okay, I think we just keep going and we'll let, we're just gonna let Arcanine get the rest of the experience. Oh, that is definitely not Arcanine right there. But when you crit, it doesn't matter. It's funny, I feel like psychic Pokemon in this game are so much weaker. Not so much, because like there's no dark types in this game, but like a lot of Pokemon have bite. But like, considering like psychic is such a powerhouse in this game, in like Gen 1, kind of feel like lose a little bit of its oomph when you have dark types in this game. Dark type moves anyway. There isn't a lot of dark moves. Pursuit is the only other dark move I have on any Pokemon. I'm sure there's more than two, I'm sure of it, but we haven't learned Crunch, and Crunch hasn't been on the table, so I'm assuming there is no Crunch in the game. I've already been here. I've already fought you. I've already fought you. Something tells me I took a wrong turn. To be clear, I don't actually know the pathing of this. I just know that if you always go left to right, it works out. I just know that. That's all I know. I'm sure there's a faster way. Okay. I don't think we have to worry about Gyarados, though. You know what? Why would we not? We've got some revives. And Gyarados is my only other Pokemon with Bite. So it's silly to not have him and maybe even throw a little bit of a potion on him. Though I will say, I mean, going back a little bit, Matt, if you're still here, about talking about the hours spent. Like, if you were theoretically in town, you were in town and you were going to be on the trains, would you play, like, I mean, I'm not saying you wouldn't play Poke-P. I'm not saying you wouldn't play Donkey Kong Bonanza. But a game like this would lend itself better to, like, train travel, because it is the type of game that, like, you kind of just stop. It's an RPG. Mid-battle, you can kind of just put your head up or put your head down and just kind of, like, pay attention to your surroundings, you know? I think it lends itself well to, like, the city vibe of travel gaming. Am I an expert? Absolutely not. I live in a place that has 0 trains and horrible city transit. I couldn't imagine taking the bus here. I could not imagine taking the bus here. The bus only comes up to my area 3 times a day. Like, once first thing in the morning, once in the midday, and once late, like at like 6 o'clock. Essentially to do, or sorry, no, I think it gets back for 7, but essentially it's designed for get down to downtown for work and back, and then one makeshifty one in the midday. Is the Venomoth psychic bug? No flying type? Maybe not even psychic at all, just has psychic moves. Let's just see how much. Well, Ember was definitely the better move there. Maddie, are you at Misty yet finally in this game or no? I've put so many hours into this game. I've completely forgot how time extensive this game is. Especially, like, too, since I'm not using the starter right away and I didn't level up the starter to just be, like, over-leveled. This game takes a lot longer when you don't do that. No, I just started the first gym. Okay, so you're almost done, Brock. Very nice. Very, very nice. Ba-da. Ba-da. Maddie, Mage is doing a full shiny run, so he is doing soft resets until you get a shiny. Technically speaking, Mage, couldn't you just use... Can't Blastoise learn most of the HMs? Couldn't you just try to get Squirtle and then you could just almost solo the whole game with just Blastoise? Because he can learn Surf, for sure. Oh, he can't learn Cut. Ooh. So, okay. So who's the easiest... Oh. Oh, you're not evolving any of them. Wait. Okay, so Can Squirtle learn strength? I forgot about that. Driller, welcome back. Let's just... I'm probably still going to have to leave and level a bug before I can beat Brock. Oh, you picked Charmander, didn't you? Yeah, you 100%. Okay, so, Maddie, you've got two options. You can either go and level up Butterfree to get Butterfree at level 10. Or you can go to... Oh gosh, I can't remember the town. The town before the Viridian Forest. If you go left, you can catch a Mankey. And you can use the fighting moves. Or you can... I think you can get a Nidoran over there too, potentially. I couldn't find any Nidorans over there, but Mankey can definitely kill it with fighting moves. Bite is a special move? I had no idea that Bite was a special move. I just know that Bite is a dark move. I have two Pokemon that need physical attacks, and I literally do like no physical attacks. Okay. Yeah, you could always use Mankey also if you wanted. Okay, so we got another gym down. I'm just trying to think. I would like to... No, let's just get down. Let's go to the next spot. I swear, if it's going to be a typing chart... Oh. That is a very, very, very helpful. I don't even have the bicycle yet, too. Shout out to me. Dark, Dragon, Electric makes sense. Grass. What were they even thinking? So Mage just sent me a chart that has all the moves, all the typing moves that are physical versus special. Wow. I literally did not think that it was that. Okay, I think, real quick, we're going to go in here. I think you can catch Tangela in here. What is up? I know everything about everything. Let's go. I'm also gonna kill him in one hit if I attack him, so let's just go straight to Ultra Balls. Great Balls. We got lots of Great Balls to use up. This will be officially the first game I've ever completed the Pokedex, if I complete it. But I am actively trying to complete it. I don't think there's anything else in here, but we'll just real quick see a Tangela and then drop an Ember and kill it. You know? I love how Ghost is physical. Like, that literally makes no sense. Oh, why am I dodging all these battles? Oh, we need to catch him, though. And we need to maybe not make... Do we have any electric poke? We don't have, like... We don't, like, have anything good against water in our team. We don't have Bulbasaur here anymore. We have not a single electric move, though granted we can learn electric moves. I beat Lieutenant Surge. Maybe I got like Thunderbolts or something like that. I would have gotten something. Let's... Actually, that's not a bad idea. Learn, like, teach Thunderbolt or something like that to Dragonair, and then I could lead with Dragonair right now. Actually get some kills for this next little bit, and then I could take on all these water trainers. Step 1, let's see what TMs I have. A rapid jolt of electricity strikes the foe. It can't be evaded. That might be the best I get. I don't even know if he can learn it. He can. Nidoking, of course, can learn it too. When are we ever going to use Thunder Wave? We can, oh, actually, funny enough, I was just about to say, we got Butterfree, we have Stun Spore and Sleep Powder. Well, that was wishful thinking. We haven't had Butterfree on here for a hot minute. But Maddie, if you take a look right now, like, this is our team. We're rocking a pretty decent team. This Dragonair set is, I haven't used him once. Hey, how are you doing? Derek. Staltler. Staltler? Welcome in, how's it going? Oh, and then of course I go right into Slam. Not the right move at all. I'm not paying attention. And this is a level 31 Tentacool. That is a lot different than what I was just fighting. I don't have Outrage though. I literally haven't... This is the first time I've even had this guy fight anything. You're gonna make me get on the land, eh? Alright, here we go. Derek, what's up, my man? Have you been playing Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green on the Switch too also? Let me know. I feel like this is the first time you've been on the stream before. We actually have a pretty quiet YouTube stream, but our Twitch is pretty booming. So obviously watch us however you want to watch us. But we do live stream on both. Thank you, Driller. I mean, I put in some pretty decent time. And my move set is pretty lackluster. There's definitely some improvement. I'm okay, just being a long day. Hey, dude, I get that. Derek, I 100% get that. We'll hang out, have fun with us. It's been, we're gonna have some fun here. We're also playing Pokepia tomorrow when that comes out for us. I know some people are already streaming it, but I'm a good boy. I'm playing it tomorrow. Nah, as if it's not like you're breaking the rules if you're playing it today, but I already went through a bit earlier today. I was talking about how, like, I just, like, really dislike buying digital copy games, especially for consoles. On the computer, fine, but on consoles, no. It's not for me. But yeah, so we'll be playing that tomorrow and Friday if you want to see how that is. Mage. Oh, see, I gave him the itch. Mage is watching us on Twitch. Yeah, Driller, I put a lot of work into the team. We just got rid of Butterfree on the team. And we are slowly So before this, we had the EXP share on Dragonair, but we just swapped it to just until we get Pidgeot. Sorry, because the reality is we're gonna have a flying Pokemon with us for a while. So why be stuck at Pidgeot? It was like, especially when I'm so close to Pidgeot, like let's just get Pidgeot and go from there, you know. All right, so rather than wasting anything worth doing, let's just use Dragon Rage. Who cares if he tackles me once? Or just splashes. Yeah. I didn't pre-order it. I might get it later because just got to switch to like 3 days ago because of Fire Red Leaf Green port over. Few games might... Dude, that's sweet. I mean, honestly, I don't blame you at all. I think that the port has been really good for the Pokemon community in a whole as of for Pokemon and attaching it with Pokemon Champions coming out. With Pokemon Home, I think that this is just... Pidgeot is Homelander? True. Dude, I love Pidgeot. Pidgeot's one of my favorite Pokemon. Gen 1. I'm a born througher Gen 1er. Derek, if you don't mind doing me a solid, actually, anybody that is watching, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on YouTube, if you guys don't mind going over to onto the YouTube and dropping a like on the stream, it does really help. It does really help with letting people know that we do have a stream that is potentially worth watching. Maybe it isn't worth watching. I would say it is though. But it does let people know that, hey, this stream's kind of cool. So don't hesitate to drop a like. And Derek, please drop a subscribe also. I think you're the only one on here who hasn't subscribed yet, potentially. We do live stream. We are changing our live stream schedule, but we do usually live stream anywhere between 3 to 5 days a week. New schedule will be coming out after we're done with Pokepia. But kind of what we've been doing is Minecraft Mondays. We have a server on Minecraft where anybody that wants to come play with us, we can. Then during the week, we play something Pokemon related. So Pokemon Fire Red, it'll be Pokemon Pia for the next couple of days. And then not this Friday, but most Fridays we do Fun Day Friday, which is we do something completely random with the community. So what we've been doing is playing Mario Party, Mario Kart, and anybody from stream that just wants to come and hang out and play and get to know everybody. It's a good place for everybody to kind of come together and play, and we've been having a lot of fun with it. So if any of that is up your alley, then definitely think about dropping a subscribe. Driller, sounds good, brother. We'll see you when you get back. And the one thing I will say, how far into Fire Red Leaf Green are you? I know I literally am fighting everybody. Also, I got Shiny Growlithe today on Pokemon Go while I was at work. Dude, that's sweet. What level are you in Pokemon Go? That is solid, though. Okay, let's kill... They're both gonna suck to fight, so... I should have 2-in-1. I should have everything into Seadra or... That's good. Literally like a move that is nothing here. Because I don't think I'm going to kill Seadra in one hit. Close! Honestly, does Twister hit both? That's fun. I should do Twister back and hit both. Yeah! And then we'll do Strength and hit Starmie. Yeah, I don't play Pokemon Go that often either. I mostly play it when I'm on vacation, to be honest. I mostly just play it when I'm on vacation because I like to catch Pokemon all over the world. I'm level 42. Very nice, dude. Very nice. Oop. Yeah, and sorry, I'm being tedious and annoying, but I'm fighting all the trainers on my way down. 2 reasons. One reason being I want the experience. 3 reasons. I want the experience. I want the money because I want to get the Porygon from the game corner. And the third reason is I have this bad habit of not killing everything, and then I'll be like, oh, I need to go do this thing. So like, let's just pretend, oh, I'm gonna go and get a tentacle shiny in the game. And then I haven't fought the trainers, I go in the water, and then they just start attacking me, and I'm like, no, I don't want to be doing that right now. So I'm just getting them out of the way so I don't even have to worry about them again. I know, I'm painful. I've been playing Pokemon Go on and off since day one in Canada, which was like 3 weeks or 2 weeks after it opened up in the United States. Opened up in Canada after the United States, which is kind of chaotic. I'm liking having electric moves. That's been helping me out. Oh, dude, I have so many shinies. Not that I'm flexing, but... I mean, level 42, I've caught like 60 or 70,000 Pokemon in total. Like I said, not weird flexing, it's just... When you're a high level, you can't get to a high level without... unfortunately, just catching a shitload of Pokemon. Come on, live through the bubble beam. I looked down for a second. Okay, yeah, I did like nothing. Derek, so I'm also in a weird story, dude. Drop a subscribe. You'll hear, like, honestly, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I was born in Canada, grew up in Canada. When me and my wife got married, we moved to the United States, and now I live in Hawaii. So I'm a Canadian living in Hawaii. Let's do a quick little potion here. Must not get Pidgeot until level 64 or 34 or 36 is going to be my instinct. Squidward, I see. Welcome back, Driller. Honestly, I didn't even watch the Olympics, dude. Here's the thing. Unless it's hockey under normal circumstances, Canada just loses. We get like, we get so prideful in Canada when we get like 10 medals. Down here, you guys get like a billion of them. Did Hawaiian pizza come from Canada? You know what? I don't know the answer to that. I know that, I mean, pineapples are not native to Hawaii. They were imported and made a thing that way. So, but yeah, so I'm sorry. I apologize. I did not even watch the Olympics. I couldn't watch much work. Could watch the gold game in hockey. I mean, here's the reality of it. Bring it down to the brass tacks, man. Most hockey players are Canadian or Swedish anyway, aren't they? It doesn't matter where they're from. Like, if anyone here follows the NHL, it's like straight up. Most of the players are Finns or Canadians. So I'm not saying that there isn't Americans and that there isn't American great hockey players. I'm not saying that. But like most of them are Canadian. Or Russian, exactly, yeah. Don't worry, I've seen Miracle. You're like, okay, that's the most superficial hockey. What's your favorite NHL team? I don't follow hockey anymore. I used to watch hockey when I was growing up. I know enough about it to talk a little bit about it, but clout or say that my team is better than yours, because I used to like the Detroit Red Wings. They were my favorite team growing up. All right, so we just lost our last Thunder Wave, which is fine. We'll be able to kill this guy unless, no, even if he hits 5, it won't matter. Yeah, Driller, I don't know where Hawaiian pizza came from. I don't know where it originated. But I will say, I do love Hawaiian pizza. I love pineapple on pizza. And I didn't as a kid. I hated it as a kid. As an adult, throw that pineapple on. I'm in for it. Okay. We got 2 trainers here. I'm going to come back and beat them up. I'm just like closer. Yeah, I want to heal. I'm going to heal. I'm going to bio. Then I'm going to come back. We're going to go fight those 2 trainers. And then we're going to go in and catch some more Pokemon. It goes in this order: football, college women's basketball, college baseball, MLB, NHL, NFL, that order. Wow. That is a very specific order, but I love that you know that about yourself. Okay. I'm going to quickly bio up, guys. I'll be back. And we're going to beat these trainers. Then we're going to go into the museum and get the key. And then we're going to go and fight Blain. Because apparently my Arcanine is not that terrible fighting because it gets charged up from fire attacks. So, you know, take the wins when we can. The goal of today was to get past Blain, so we're committing to it. BRB. As I put my water bottle down, I gotta fill it. All right, we back. Thank you for the patience. Gotta, dude. We gotta steal their lunch money. These. Here's the thing. We still have so much stuff that we need to actually. You know what we could do? Now that we've went here, we can fly to the game corner and probably buy 2 Pokemon that we'd like to get. And to be fair, I would be completely content adding Scyther to the team. Once we get Pidgeot, and then we can put the EXP Share onto... Yeah, I would be happy to put some levels into Pidgeot. Question, if Pokemon made a game based in Hoenn with Jim's Elite Four champion with all starters, who would you pick? Whoa. Always Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is one of my favorite Pokemon. Bulbasaur by far is my favorite. So like, it doesn't matter who the Elite Four is. It doesn't matter anything. Bulbasaur, I'm a dude. One of the very first video games that I ever got was Pokemon Blue. I had hand-me-down Game Boy from my brother with a bunch of games, and then I remember being in grade 2 getting Pokemon Blue. And yeah, man, I played Pokemon Blue so much. So I mean, for me, it's a no-brainer. It's in Bulbasaur. It was always Bulbasaur. I'm the guy that likes Bulbasaur, and I'm a Gen 1er. So most of my favorites come from Gen 1. Though saying that, my favorite Pokemon currently, I always used to say my top 3. Used to. Not even that long ago. Bulbasaur, Ceruledge, Corviknight. Both of those are not Gen 1s. But I would also go as far to say that Gyarados, Arcanine is close, but Gyarados is like definitely like number 4. Like, I love Gyarados. Gyarados is one of my favorite Pokemon also. I do also really like Arcanine and Scyther. So it's like, you know, like, yeah. And Pidgeot too. Like, I can't understate how much I like Pidgeot. Wait, my first Pokemon game was Ruby. First one I beat was Heart Gold. Nice. I pre-ordered Sapphire for the Game Boy Advance. I remember standing in line at Toys R Us to get it. Funny enough. Funny how times change. Funny how that can happen. Feather Dance. I can't remember exactly what Feather Dance does. My instinct is no, but let's see. The foe is covered with a mass of... I mean... I will say, I have really no need for Gust anymore, so it's like there's theoretically a scenario where this does more than Gust, so... So, okay, this is the order I got every Pokemon game for my personal collection. Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Sapphire, big hiatus, Pokemon X, then at a thrift store I got Fire Red, and we're not including this is just mainline games. Actually, no, we'll include the other games too. Then, after that, I got... the next one I got was Sword and Shield. Then the next one I got after that was Pokemon Snap, the new Pokemon Snap. And then Scarlet and Violet. I'm pretty sure that's the order of operations. And then, after I bought Scarlet and Violet, I bought Pokemon Pearl, factory sealed. It's still sealed. It's never been opened. It's part of my sealed collection. And then, I went, after they discontinued the 3DS, well, like, there was still a store in Canada that had 3DS games, and I went and bought, I think, about 4 or 5 copies of Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, X and Y. So I have a bunch of sealed copies of all of those games. And then I also have a sealed copy of Pokken Tournament for the Wii U. I think that covers all my Pokemon games. Alright, what are you saying alright to, Driller? I want another Pokemon Ranger game, but I don't know how it would work on Switch. Man, I wouldn't know. Oh, and then Fire Red on the Switch. Pokemon Go is in there also somewhere on day one. And Pokemon Pocket. And TCG Live. Okay, so there's a few I did miss on that explanation, but not much. Alright. So let's go. Let's just kill this guy real quick. He's level 32. At least it'll be decent experience. But I did really like Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap is one of my favorites. Especially the new one. I did like the one for the N64 too. Okay, let's see where Pidgeotto's at. Yeah, we can get rid of Hitmonchan. He's not really doing anything. But I think we got a pile of money. We do have a pile of money. You know what? No, we're yeah, let's go do it. Let's fly to the game corner. Pokemon XD is coming to the Switch too for the store, and honestly, Coliseum I bet you is not far behind. I do not have enough money for what I'm talking about. Whatever. We'll just spend all our money, I guess. Okay, we got a lot of coins, but we need 9,999 for Porygon. So that might have to wait until we can farm the Elite Four. Scyther, we can afford a Scyther. We can get one right now. Oh, whatever. Let's do it. We got Scyther. I imagine he's just gonna... Okay, I have no idea what level he is. I'm gonna guess level 15. $25. I'll take it. I mean, I have to. He's literally my Pokemon now. So, all right. So we got a Scyther. That's sweet. I'm very, very happy about having a Scyther. Let's just take a quick little gander at the TMs that we have. TM case open. I don't think... Okay, before we go into anything crazy... Okay. Let's take a look at this Scyther. Let's take a look at some of the natures, all that fun stuff. Modest. Bug and flying. I don't remember what Modest is, but let's see what it is. Pokemon Nature Modest. Increase special attack by 10 and decrease attack. Okay. Horrible. based on what we were just shown, this guy is literally dog water, but that's okay. Let's go and take a look at his moves. Literally, like, probably up there for one of the worst. It could be, but his speed is alright at least. Pursuit, false swipe, agility. Okay, so let's aerial ace 60. It can't be evaded. Yeah, that's reasonable. Though that could be on Pidgeot. I have so many flying Pokemon on this team, it's stupid. Maybe adding him was not the smartest thing I've ever done. But I like Scyther, that's the thing. I like him, so he's on the team. Sue me. Bullet Seed. This is grass. This would be, yeah. That was. Never. You never know. I could teach him cut. Ooh. Bullet Seed is kind of bad, isn't it? 2 to 5 times. Power 10. Oh, it's grass. Literally no bug moves. Okay, well. He's on the team. He's here to stay. And also, he's not like it's not like he's any weaker anyway. It's not like it matters. Level 25. Hitmonchan was level 25. I hadn't literally not accomplished anything with him. Though I do like that Dragonair has not been completely useless for this last little bit. All right. I'll try to rip through this kind of quick. I don't even have Eradicate yet. We could just catch it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Then I don't have to level up my Rattata down the road. Got the great balls. Let's just catch them. Easy enough. Okay, so Eradicate is on the list. Now I think we go upstairs if I recall. Might even be double upstairs. Double upstairs as in over here. Let's see how well I remember this. I think I fall down one of those, but I can't fully remember. Mage did send me the map, but let's give it a good old college try on our own first. Okay. It might be that time where we start swapping. Lock on. Whew. Hopefully you live through Ember and then you can show me who's boss fight. They have great ball. Why not a good ball? Good question. I think that, like, I mean, obviously they didn't. You know what? It probably had more to do with the fact that they just, at the beginning, had no idea how big this game was going to get. But, like, they never struggled. They never needed to add good ball. So They obviously did fine with Great Ball right to Ultra and Master Ball. And then Premier, and then everything else that got added. Spark. Don't paralyze me, please. Welcome to my life. Okay. It'd be like nice to have extreme speed for moments like this, just to. Well, I was paralyzed anyway, but like, you know, he's so close to dead. Just extreme speed and out of here. At least it'd be a physical move, despite it not having any stab. Oh yeah, I feel like it could be over here. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I don't feel like I'm going the wrong way. I'm definitely going the wrong way. Ooh, coughing. I do not have one of you yet. Dusk because love the design. My favorite one is the Cherish Ball. Red is my favorite color, and it's a sick-ass Pokeball. Just being real, it's sick. Okay, back upstairs. I think I fall down. Ooh, just walked over that railing. I mean, let's be real. I think it's this one. Boom. Oh wait, aren't I supposed to get a? No, No, I'm going the right way. Now, if I recall, oh, Dragonair. Actually, I think I'm like pretty decent. Like, let's just see what this does. This is gonna do like 60 power. Not great. Dragon Rage, let's see that. Right, that's why we don't do... That's why you don't get nice things, Donnie. That's why you don't. Because crap like that happens. You've never met someone that's used a netball? I've definitely used them. Whether I've used them for the right Pokemon, on the other hand, that's a whole other question. I swear, if I just get like... Oh, and he does levitate. Oh. I mean, I'm just way stronger. So as long as I don't get... I don't think I can get poisoned. And I think we're still one level away for Pidgeot. And then we can start leveling up Scyther. Okay, let's get this. Not in love with how I've gone about this. He's got I will say, Dragonair has a decent amount of HP though. Like, I'm not super mad about. I've been pretty happy with how Dragonair's been performing. Okay. Definitely not gonna fight or stay in combat with this guy. I think I go down the stairs. I'm like fairly certain we go down the stairs. Yep. We'll fight you. And then it's out of the way. Oh. Okay. Okay, wait, let's take a look. That does... Dragon Rage just does 40. 40 might kill Growlithe, I doubt it though. If we'd done 2 of them from the beginning. I've used the die ball a good bit. Do you shiny hunt or anything like that, Derek? Do you like catch Pokemon specifically for Pokeballs and then, you know, do you get what I mean? It's like, it'll look cool in this Pokeball, therefore I will catch it in this Pokeball. Is that your style or no? No. I don't think there's any. Okay, Magmar. I think you can catch Magmar in this game. Yeah, let's just minimize, or not minimize, but let's just swap this into Gyarados. Let's go to Nidoking. Yeah. So I think you can get Magmar in here. That'd be about the only Pokemon I think I could still would be good to catch. Apart from Magmar, we just go through the motions. Let's get the key, get out of here. We've got to be so close. Like maybe if he's got 3 Pokemon, 2 Pokemon. I bet you next trainer we get Pidgeot. That's my guess. Alpha Sapphire, I got a good bit of die balls for Kyogre. Nice. That sounds like that would have been a long catch to try to catch Kyogre with die balls. But worth. I do remember there was a time when I caught a Mewtwo in a Pokeball. That was not fun, but I did it. And to be fair, I'll probably do it again on here. I did go to Zapdos earlier, I went to the power plant today earlier, and I was like, ooh, I should go in, and then I was like, no, that's just not a good idea. We shouldn't go in. I was like, I shouldn't go in because I can't catch them effectively right now. But I would like to catch them, the Zapdos, all the birds in Pokeballs, so it'll take some time to get Pokemon that are strong enough that I can handle getting perpetually beaten up and not kill itself while I catch it with Pokeballs. Pidgeot's around the corner. I can smell it. Blizzard, there we go. Finally got a good TM. We're gonna save that one though. We're gonna save it. Any of the good moves, we're saving them purely because we don't know what Pokemon Champions is like at all. Not a good idea to. Hey, level 30 Growlithe, very nice. Do I just take the free experience? Oh, and of course he has Intimidate. Of course he does. Yeah, let's do the free experience. Which game? My first shiny, apart from the eggs you get, I've gotten the Cleffa, I believe, from Pokemon Silver, but those have way better shiny odds. The first shiny I ever got other than that was Scarlet and Violet, because shinies are significantly easier to find in an average playthrough on that game. I think there's stuff over here, yeah. Solar Beam! Okay. Yeah, let's just dig out of here. Dig. Maddie, welcome back. What's up? We're almost done for today, to be honest. Because I still got some shipping to do. Vacuuming your couch. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, actually, we need to go to this guy. May as well get this ball rolling. Give him our fossil. Okay, I lied. Not that guy, this guy. There's a guy somewhere. I give him a fossil. Oh, okay. Hello. I do not have a Raichu. I do not need an Electrode for that trade. That's a bad trade. I have both of those Pokemon. I do not need to make that trade. All the way down here? This guy looks like a scientist. He looks like he knows what's up. I don't know how long it takes, and I can't remember where to get the Aerodactyl one, but we got it done. Pokemon Diamond Pearl, very nice. Yeah, that'd be a tough game to get a shiny on. I mean, it's tough purely because of you don't get to see them in the world like you do in this. Okay, well, I think let's just take a look. Are we like close enough that we can just get Pidgeot before we call it for today? We are pretty close. It's hard to deny that I don't want Pidgeot. What a good way to end today. So to anybody that cares, Pokepia will be played tomorrow. So please come and watch us play Pokepia. We will have a decent stream. We'll be doing some short content, hopefully, maybe not. See how bad I am at it. But yeah, we'll be playing it tomorrow as well as on Friday for sure. My guess is that I won't be playing Fire Red again until next week. At this point, and probably only one day next week because Pokepia is still going to be very current. Who knows? Maybe I won't like Pokepia and we'll be back at this right away. Maybe I'll love Pokepia and we'll never play this. Wow, that's wrong. We will keep playing this. Pokemon Champions coming. We definitely are going to keep playing this because I want to pull all those Pokemon on. I want to run some Pokemon fighting events for you guys. For anyone that wants to play. I mean, maybe there'll be prizes, maybe it'll just be about clout, but it'd be fun to do some little light-hearted tournaments for you guys on Champions. Maybe themed tournaments. Pidgeot! I'm trying to get you. Or Magmar. Honestly, catching Magmar would be on the list also. It would be sweet. There we go. We did it, we did it, we did it, we did it. I feel accomplished. Another one of my faves. I mean, I love Pidgeot, but Here's the thing, you can only have 6 Pokemon on your team, you know? And I've got Scyther, Pidgeot, and Gyarados. All of them have a flying type. I should just make a full team. Everything has to at least be part flying type. I mean, may as well just grab that. We're right here. Escape Rope, classic. Doesn't matter when we've got Dig. Alright guys, and that is where we are going to call today. Thank you guys so much. Derek, it was great to meet you, man. I hope we see you on more streams. Maddie, it was good for you to come in at the end. Driller, good to see you again. Anybody else that is still here chilling, thank you guys so much. Appreciate all of you. We will be on tomorrow again with Pokepia. Hopefully a little bit earlier than normal, and we will be getting our streaming schedule straightened out in the next week or so. But guys, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. There we go. Working Snorlax. Take it easy. Stay safe. And we will see you guys tomorrow.